and the role of the artist in the society, what impact the art and the artist can have in our contemporary society, about the working conditions, and the nature of the artist in general, and accordingly to that also the future of this situation. To introduce myself, I am a performer, and I started to work on this topic because I was asked to participate in a symposium with the title Responsibility of the Artist. But being quite involved myself in this situation, it is a bit difficult to see, and as they say, that fish don't see the water that they are in. And I tried to ask my colleagues, and it was also quite confusing because everybody had their own ideas on this and positions towards the question of the artist's responsibility. So I would like to use a comparison of sort to take a little bit of distance, and this would be like a paratactic metaphor. So that is the artist as a pet. So a pet is an animal that people keep it, not primarily for an economic profit. As Wikipedia says, an animal kept for companionship and enjoyment, as opposed to livestock, laboratory animals, working animals, and sport animals, which are kept for economic reasons. But for some reason there are a lot of pets, and this population is very large, and it has also very many different kinds of species. Not everybody owns a pet, and some people like pets but don't have one, and others that just don't have one and don't like one. So we'll go through some basic characteristics. And so first of all, the artist as a pioneer. This is the Laika, that was the first creature ever sent to outer space. Some sources say that it actually was not a whole dog, but was only a robot with dog head, which anyway was a stray dog. Number-wise, so a dog is also the most common pet, but number-wise, there are more cats, because one owner might have more than one cat, and they're also easier to keep. What the type of pet that people have, it depends largely on personal taste. And it is a very colorful world. There's something almost everybody can find, exotic, unique, somehow mysterious, cute, dangerous, clever or intriguing. Each pet is unique in a certain way, and not only the species is unique, but also that each individual has something. regardless of the extreme colorfulness of this world, there's something that all these animals share, and that is that they have something natural, raw about them, that they are animals, they're all animals, and it could be described as a charisma or sort, that living always in the present and being always expressive, adapting to situations, high emotional identification with your job, flexible working hours, blurring of private and professional life, utopian ideas, is creativity. A pet offers some kind of freshness, some kind of realness that is life, shortly. But it also always remains in the realm of play, so that a pet that is really dangerous for the owner is no longer a pet. So this security, which is in the play, the danger in the play is what gives the thrill, and that is the joke or the risk that we desire. Artists are usually individual, and they have more stronger connection to the owner than to their colleagues. So although members of the same species can get along very well, but different types might have, even when they are in part of the food chain, like fish, cat or cat dog, they are even dangerous for one another. In the worst case, they can kill each other, but usually they just don't have any relation, like a turtle and a cat, for example, just have no relation. Here is members of same. So that, but in some cases, growing up together, they can form partnerships. The imagination, that each, the instincts that play a role, like that's also called the sixth sense, the sensitivity to pick up on emotional moods or non-verbal communication. It's fascinating how a domesticated animal is still performing the task that the nature is calling upon. And this, even when they have the food and they are provided with care, that they still have this urge for action. So like art for art activism's sake.